So the chapter name is Equations and Inequalities. Let us understand what is an equation, what is an inequalities. Okay. See, if there are, let's say, any two quantities, some random quantities A and B. If you are trying to compare A and B, there are only three possibilities. There are only three possibilities. As if either A is equal to B or A greater than B. Can you guess the third one?
A is less than
A
B.
is less than B. Only these three scenarios are possible. Okay. Out of these three scenarios, the first one is called equations or equality. Okay. The remaining, these two are called inequalities, not equal. Make sense?
Yeah.
So let us discuss about that. So sometimes you might have seen A greater than or equal to B. Correct? It's just that you are combining these two things to write as a single manner. So these are called compound inequalities. Okay. So how do we pronounce that is A is greater than or equal to what?
B.
B. And if I write like this, it is pronounced as what? This one. This is, yeah, so less than or equal to B.
I'll ask my teacher if I can get
Okay,
it.
let's say
Yeah.
if x plus 3 is equal to 5, how do you solve for x?
Subtract 3. That's is equal to 5.
X is equal to
5. Oh, 8.
so you are adding or subtracting 3. Right. So similarly, if I write x plus 3 greater than or equal to 5, can you guess how to solve this? True. So we do it as if there was an equal to sign here. So if we write x plus 3, let's say is less than 5. What about now? Okay. So we treat it as if there was an equal to sign, but we'll make sure that this sign less than remains the same. Okay. Let's talk about that. So what is the difference between, let's say if we write x greater than 2 and x greater than or equal to 2? What is the difference between these two?
This includes 2 and this doesn't.
So when you're drawing on a number line, How do you represent that?
Uh,
And arc circle. So hollow circle means x greater than 2, this region. Dark circle means x greater than or equal to 2. So we have to include 2. That is the difference between hollow circle and dark circle. Okay. Let's say if I write x greater than 2, but it is less than or equal to 5. How do you represent this on the number line? Okay. So x greater than 2 means at 2 there was a hollow circle. So you have gone right side. And x less than or equal to 5, right? You have stopped at 5, correct? Did you go further like
yeah,
this? No,
no,
right? So when you say x less than or equal to 5, you have to stop here, right? At 2 because x greater than 2. Do you understand what I mean?
yeah,
See, one alternative way to look at it is 2 and 5. Like this is what x greater than 2 means. And like this is x less than or equal to what?
uh,
Less than or equal to what?
5,
5, right? So the common region, can you highlight between the two? Common region is what?
yes,
This common region was 2 included. This common region, question is, was 2 included or should be included?
uh, no,
No, right?
yeah, because,
You have to exclude
okay,
the
yeah,
2. 2 is not common in x greater than 2. 2 is not there. 2 is not available in x greater than 2. So when you are taking common between this one and this one, there was no 2. Okay. So that is about that. So let's talk about absolute value inequality. Before that, let us understand how absolute values work. Ever heard of that? Absolute value?
yeah,
How is it written? Lines. Yeah, so these two vertical lines. So let's say if there was a negative 2 here, what is the answer for this?
2,
Positive 2, right? Let's say if it was just positive 2, it will be,
2,
okay. Okay, this positive 2, can I write negative of negative 2? Do you understand how I written this?
mm, yeah,
So if I say absolute value of x. If x is a negative number, how will the sign open? Do you understand the question?
Yeah.
If x is a negative number, how will this open up?
I don't understand.
See, when there was absolute value of some negative number here, okay,
Yeah.
so it was opened as negative of that number, okay.
Yeah.
But when the absolute value of some positive number opened up as it is, positive with it opened up with positive sign basically. Positive number opened up with positive sign. Negative number opened up with negative sign. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I write minus 3, we know that inside it is a positive or negative number. This inside number, is it a positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So it opens up with negative of that number. Okay. So negative of
Okay.
negative 3. Correct?
Yeah.
Ultimately, the result is positive 3. This is what is happening. So when you put positive 3, absolute value of positive 3, what is the answer?
-3.
See, for positive also it will open as positive only. Absolute value. At the end, answer will be positive. That is about absolute value symbol.
Wait, so now, how is this become positive?
Yeah, it's already positive. So drop it as it is. Positive 3.
Okay.
So it is the same as positive of that number. Positive number, it opens up with positive of that number. For negative number, negative of that number. What's inside? Negative of what's inside. For positive, positive of what's inside. Okay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if I were to generalize this, let's say absolute value of x will be positive of x if x is greater than 0. Correct? Positive number. If x is a negative number, how will this open? How will this sign open? Absolute value sign open as what?
X.
See, look at this analogy again. Try to understand what is the answer. See, it's simple. If the inside number is negative, the answer is negative of that number.
Yeah.
If the inside number is positive, answer is
Positive.
positive of that number. I'm saying if x is positive here, okay, in this inside number, if it is positive, okay,
Yeah.
it opens up with positive of that number. Any doubt here?
No.
Do you understand? Why it is plus x?
Yeah.
Why it is plus x?
Because it's negative of that number.
See, if we claim that x is positive, then the answer will be positive of that number. Hmm?
Yeah.
If we say x is less than negative, less than 0, negative number, answer will be
Oh, negative times negative x.
negative times inside thing
Yeah.
x. So negative times of inside number, which is x, for x less than 0. Pretty straightforward. Straightforward. If you think about it.
Yeah.
If it is positive, plus x. If it is negative, minus x. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are certain rules which are important to follow. If you say, let's say absolute value of x is greater than, let's say 2. Can you think of some x values?
Sure. 1 and 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. What about 2.01? Is it correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What about minus 2.01? For x. For
Uh,
x.
yeah.
If you put x as minus 2.01, is this correct?
Yeah.
So not only positive values, but also some negative values are also being satisfied. Correct? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So on the number line, you mark 2 points, positive 2, negative 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So greater than means this region and this region. Okay. This is the answer. Fine. So if you say absolute value of x is less than negative 1, can you think of some values of x?
Uh, like 0, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hmm. What about 0.1, 0.1? If x is equal to 0.1, will this satisfy?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. What about point not 1? Small number.
Yeah.
It's also satisfying. So basically, if you think about it, absolute value of x, right? It opens up,
Yeah.
result is always positive number, result. See, whatever you put inside, if even if you put a positive number, the result is positive. Negative number, uh, ultimately the result is still what?
Oh,
What happened?
what did you ask again?
See, if you put some positive number inside, the result was positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you put a negative number inside, the result is still
Positive.
positive number. That was the question. So result of absolute value of x is always a positive number. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So this number is a positive number and this number is a negative number. Positive greater than negative, right? So what is the answer for this?
Negative x.
See, whatever you put inside this, whatever the number you put, small it may be.
Oh, oh, it's x.
See, whatever the number is being put inside, okay, it satisfies this. Hmm.